Mecca news, breaking Mecca news. Just so you understand, this is breaking Mecca news. Yo, I'm going to speak on Trap Lord Ross, how he got it wrong because Durk ain't telling on Vonnie. Period. Let's get that straight. We gonna break that down. There's a miscommunication. I already see what's happening. We got Trap Lil Ross who came all the way from England because there was nobody here that knew how to cover the trial like this man. I'm gonna give him his props. I watched him. That's how I learned about the FBG duck, and I learned about the whole Chicago situation when I came out of prison after 26 years for watching Trap Lil Ross. I can't give him a better shout out because he deserves it. But what he's doing at the trial is dead wrong when he's speaking on things that he don't know. As far as you putting paperwork together, as far as who's what's doing who, all that is good. You're excellent at that. You taught me a lot of that after coming out 26 years and not knowing nothing about none of this. But now when you go up there and you make a statement like Lil Durk is telling because his lawyer used the defense that Vonnie already copped out and pled guilty and confessed to the crime, and now he wants to bring my client in it. And so that automatically means that Vonnie already pled guilty. They're forgetting that Vonnie's the bad guy in this. So Durk can't tell on Vonnie under no circumstances unless he goes outside the realm of what Vonnie already told him. Now, if Durk was to say, oh, Vonnie also did this unaliving over here in Georgia, now that's ratting. But as far as Durk just sitting there saying everything Vonnie said is true. Vonnie told you that he orchestrated it. Vonnie told you he used the credit card. Vonnie told you he got the pistol. Vonnie told you he got this. And Vonnie told you. So his lawyer repeating that could never be Durk ratting. And that's where Trap Lord Ross got it wrong. And I'm not here to disrespect him because like I said, I'm watching him now and I'm going to start reacting to his joint because everybody else no disrespect is they making it, they're getting a little too deep. But over here, I get into the mental aspect of what a person go through when going through this situation. So I could speak from Lil Durk's stance because I sat there fighting a continual criminal 848 criminal enterprise and had to deal with my soldiers, my friends, what I thought was my friends get on the stand and testify against me. Let's get this thing started before I get carried away, man. All right? Hit the like button, keep it moving, and bounce to the beat now. All right, now we're gonna drop some jewels. I got to play this because this is a sad day for our community when you have a European coming across waters and putting labels on a stand-up man like Durk, where his father, another stand-up man, had to confront him and retain himself from the environment that he just came from. Let me explain that to you. Let's take a ride. That's Big Durk. Big Durk was down with Larry Hoover's case as his co-defendant. He came home, did his time. He bowed his head on the ground 5 times a day, praying to get home to his son, who when he left was less than 2 years old. And now he come home, he's a full-grown man, he's a millionaire, he got his life together. But he was raised in the same environment that he was raised in and followed in his footsteps to a certain degree. And now that he done followed in those footsteps, he got out of those footsteps and got into another footsteps, and now he's in the millionaire bracket footsteps. And the father gets to come home and see this and be a part of this. And then now the son is snatched away and put in the same belly of the beast that the father just came from. So the father know the rules. So the father is approaching respectfully and humbly to Trap Lord Ross to clear his son's name. Because he's dead wrong for calling his son a rat, which is the worst thing you could call any human being when you're part of the street. That's equivalent to a snake, and no one trusts a snake. And Big Durk is saying his son was raised by the code. Trap Lord Ross said he violated the code. Social media ran with it. So I'm not here to bash Trap Lord Ross and say anything negative about him other than he was dead wrong for even putting out that narrative. But I want to let Big Durk know that I don't think Trap Lord Ross had any ill malice in it. This is a European from across the waters that don't know how we live, eat, breathe, shit, and piss, speaking on our environment. That's a violation. But we're not here to chastise him because there's no one else doing it. Now, the thing is to make sure that Trap Lord Ross keep it fair and deal with it righteously. If the evidence show that Lil Durk is guilty, then he have to report that. But if the evidence don't show that Lil Durk is telling, don't report that. And the father is getting ready to confront Trap Lord Ross to ask him, yo, you need to clean that up. And I'm gonna tell you in a minute what happened, because we riding in the environment that this man with the kufi is wearing came from. But let's see how he had to humble himself to approach this man to clear his son's name.
Why are you running? I see you over there. I come in peace and love, brother.
Too. I'm saying that Durk's having a good time in there, man.
Yeah, no.
Did you hear that? He said Durk is having a good time in there. Is that the ultimate disrespect? And the father didn't even let that flinch him. Right there in the environment the father came from, he would have got something stuck so deep up in him for even saying something as stupid as that. And like I said, I'm not here to bash him. I'm just here to report, just like he's there to report, but he's reporting from what he don't know. I'm reporting from what I know from 26 years sitting in a federal penitentiary and knowing how the rules go, the same as Big Durk. And to watch him humble himself to this man is a sad day. But right now, it's not about him or his ego or his pride, which we don't live by. Right now, it's about his son's freedom, his son's honor. And he's dealing with it the civilian way. He gets a round of applause. F that. He gets a round of applause. Big Durk gets a round of applause. Gotta give him a round of applause. Now let's see where this goes.
I'm still killing it.
Yeah. Listen, I just wanted to make some clarity.
No, bro, I can't run out.
No,
I don't want to be late.
listen.
I don't want to be late.
Listen, on behalf of the Ummah,
said,
brother, you made a folly, a fugaboo, where you said that Lil Durk is blaming everything on Vonnie. For the person,
that's
no,
what
listen.
was said. That is what was said.
But
I can't do this right now,
but no,
bro.
listen.
I appreciate that.
I want you to clear that. No, I need you to clear that up.
Did you hear that? This is how serious this is. We have, and it's no disrespect to Big Durk, we have a father that loves his son so much that he's pleading with this man to clear it up when he knows the environment we come from. We clear it up. But he elevated past that, and for that, he gets another round of applause. Relax. Because I know that Big Durk is holding back everything within him. How many of y'all could hold back a man calling your son a rat? Much less a European from across the pond calling him a rat. I'm just giving y'all the facts how it is. You know what I mean? I ain't picking sides. Like I said, I love Trap Lord Raw's show, but he's wrong in this. He's dead wrong in this. And Big Durk is confronting him, and it's like he's pleading with him. Yo, you gotta clean that up. In the prison, if somebody says something against you or on the street, because they're all gonna say, oh, you institutionalized. No, you lost. Even on the street, if somebody say that and you a part of the street, you have to put your Bethlehem deep up in them. Big shout out to Banky Pound. That's how real this is. Go check out my man Bootsy at Street Knowledge Podcast. Go check out Zip with the Drip. Go check out my man 10 Toes Down, Harlem Legend. We got real dudes out here that report and they don't talk about things that's not facts. Zeke Black. They speaking from the facts they know, but they're from the street so they can give an opinion. But But somebody from across the pond, that's like we going across the pond telling them how their rules and regulations work. And we ain't never been in it. And the crazy part is he ain't even been in the jungle across the pond to come across this pond to make a powerful defamatory statement like that about a stand-up man that's sitting there fighting for his life. It don't work that way. Let's finish this up.
I need you to,
that's what
brother.
he said in court, bro.
But no, that's not what's said in court. That's the legal team. Vonnie.
See, that's what he interpreted in court, coming from across the pond and not knowing how this thing works. And over there now, I notice in the streets, the YouTube streets, everybody's looking at everything to turn it into someone is a rat bastard because they're rat bastards, and you know how misery loves company, well, rat bastards love company. For them to sit there and try and pull a stand-up man that's fighting for his life. Vonnie's on the stand and copped out, told everything. Everything that Lil Durk's lawyer said is what Vonnie said he did. And then Lil Durk's lawyer repeated, and you let a man come across the pond, come to the United States and say that a stand-up man that's showing you that by going to trial. You know how much balls you gotta have to stand up against the federal government? That's all 52 states against you. When the feds come in, it says the United States of America versus Lil Durk Banks. Not Chicago. The whole United States. That includes California, New York, Georgia, every part of the federal government. It's Adam right now. And he's standing tall, and then you got a man that fold and drop to his knees. Who knows what he did on his knees? When you sitting there and you working with the government, you capable of anything to get your freedom. I told you the analogy about the rat that was caught in the trap in the Herb Gates in the Bronx when I was growing up, and I came out the next morning and the rat was gone, but the foot was still there. The rat ate his own foot off, so why wouldn't the rat eat his best friend up if he ate his own foot for freedom? If your foot got caught in a trap, would you eat your foot off the trap to go free? Or would you lay there trying to pry it open and yell for help? Be honest, put it in the comments. That's how real this is. And now all I'm asking y'all to do, this video is free. Just hit the like button, hit the hype button. Don't just watch the content to say it's dope and get mesmerized at the words that are coming out my mouth. Participate. I already got the 100,000. That is crap. They said, y'all gotta hit the likes, gotta hit the hype, y'all gotta put comments, y'all gotta put emoji, y'all gotta work this to make me work to get this out for the youth to see. And you can't get no more realer than what I'm giving you. You got Big Durk pleading with this man. You gotta clean that up. That's my son you're talking about. That's my name, that's my legacy you're talking about. And look how this man treat him.
He listen, why are you running, my guy? This is what I'm saying. Vonnie, listen, this is all I'm telling you. Hold on, my Belizean brother. Listen, all I'm saying is Vonnie took accountability and then tried to drag Durk in.
Why did you see these lawyers say that Vonnie is touching with the cartel?
You see what I'm saying? And he's sitting here debating. We don't have conversations with rats. And Big Durk humbled himself to even allow the rat to speak. And he's sitting there walking in front of him. Just look at that picture. If that was in the prison, his head wouldn't be on his shoulders anymore. That's how serious this is. And it's not to promote anything, just to let you know, don't go to prison. Don't call somebody a rat without no paperwork. Luckily, this man has been, he took his shahada and he's won with the law in himself, and he retained. You know how hard it is for a man. He's walking behind a man that called his son a rat. And he's just coming out of prison after 3 decades plus. And that man's head is still on his shoulders. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause to Big Durk. And like I said, I love Trap Lil Ross's content, but I don't like and don't agree with him putting out there a narrative that he don't even know, and then he gonna ask the people what they think, to even have that thought to ask what they think when those people is not even from the same jungle or walked in the same footsteps that we walked in, to be able to sit there and give an opinion, a sensible opinion. And you're asking them, is that ratting? It's supposed to tell them it's not ratting and let them know that it sounds like ratting, but to you it's ratting because of where you come from, and we understand that. But please, you're doing a wonderful job, Trap Lord Ross. You're doing a wonderful job, but don't speak on things you don't know. That's all we're saying. And you just came over here, so who knows who you're gonna meet up with that's gonna give you false information that you're gonna start reading out. So make sure you vet whoever is gonna tell you. I'm gonna make sure you never make that mistake again. Let me tell you how the hood work. And that might just be a crackhead that ain't even been out there on no type of level to speak on nothing. But look at Big Durk pleading with this man to clear his son's name, and he's walking away from him. How could he still walk after that, is what I think. Having a conversation like that with a thorough man like Big Durk, man, he gets another round of applause. You know how much restraint that is? Calm down, man. Let me finish, man. Let me finish this. You know how much restraint that is for him to do that? Man, let's just ride. I'm tired of this.
I have no idea. All I'm saying is we don't want you to put the narrative out there that Lil Durk is on the stand or testifying against anybody. You said Durk is blaming it on him. He's not.
And he told him in his face he is blaming, and his head is still on his shoulders. Big Durk gets another motherfucking round of applause. Look at him. Look at him. That's love for your son. Because Big Durk know it wouldn't help to go back to the penitentiary rules or the street rules with a man like this, especially with all these cameras, because that'll be a whole nother saga. That you rat bastards with love, and this is just a father fighting for his son. Look at this. What the is this world come to? This is what I came home to after 26 years. So that's why I do a video here, because I'm discombobulated, because there's only certain things that, you know, that my moral character is going to allow me to speak on. And there's a whole bunch of content, but a lot of that content my moral character can't deal with. Because then I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. But this irked me to my stomach right now. Let's ride, man.
The legal team is saying he has nothing to do with what Vonnie accepted responsibility for. Do you understand? Do you understand the difference, sir? Huh?
Did you see how he did that? Somebody explain that to me, because you can't get no crazier than that. You got a man of this caliber having to plead for his son. Trap Lil Ross got this dead wrong. Durk ain't telling on Vonnie. I'm telling you, and that's foul for anyone to even think that. That's not even a question. That's not even a question. And I'm standing on that, so y'all can make videos and you rat bastards that don't know the code. The man is sitting there and this lawyer said everything this rat bastard said he did it for his own damn gain. The same as he'll eat his own leg off. If you kept him in a handcuff long enough, Mr. Government, he would eat his wrist off to go free. Because he's a rat. And he only cares about himself. So you eat a part of himself to save a part of himself. Now, who does that? That's not even human. Now, I'm getting ready to tap out. I'm going to show you why I do what I do, man. Big shout out to Murder Mook, you know, and welcome home to Surf. You know what I mean? I listen to them battle rappers, fire. But this is why I do what I do, man.
Hey, what's going on, man? Murder Mook, Harlem, you know what it is, man. I just want to express how much gratitude I got to Unique. You know what I mean? I was telling him a story, telling him how I felt about, you know, if anything was to go wrong with my career, rap-wise, you know, if, you know, shit be slow and I got so many opportunities to be able to do the wrong shit. When I watch Unique Mecca Audio, I feel it, and I, like, to my soul, and that's keeping me farthest away from doing anything criminal. Anything criminal. He made me think straight, honestly. Made me think straight, because I've been watching him for about a year, like a year now, maybe, and it just took my mind way off of that, way off of that. From a year ago, it got rough. For a year ago,
Yeah.
and from watching this man, I just felt like you saved me. You saved me. And I just want to show my gratitude, and I want to say thank you, man. Unique Mecca Audio, anything you need, brother, from me.
All right.
Anything you need, man.
All right. Now, just so you fully understand, right? Cop the book of Raw in Harlem. You want to know who I am. You want to know where I came from, why I think the way I think. Cop the book of Raw in Harlem at roaringharlem.com. Been on there long enough, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you how I even affect, the females out there.
I just want to give a shout out to Unique Mecca Audio. He is so dope. I had the experience of actually meeting him in person. I've been a fan for 2 years, watching his story and watching his videos on YouTube. He is the bomb.com, Harlem legendary kingpin, real official. As soon as I sat down by him, I knew like it was like a different energy, a different vibe. But then once I hear his voice, I'm like, oh my God, is that him? I'm all fanned out. Like, it was such an experience getting the chance to meet him and, being a fan of his YouTube channel and just following him for the last 2 years and knowing his story and seeing his interviews. And I support him 1,000%. And I'm subscribed to his YouTube. You should go and subscribe as well. Amazing, amazing.
All right, so now we're going to sit here and I'm going to let y'all meet Rah Rah from the Outlaws, because y'all don't even know what he looked like, but this is the little homie Rah Rah, so y'all understand.
Let's go. Hey, yo, tune in to Mecca Audio, man. Unique, man. Listen, man. I'm a young OG. I knew him since I was young. I used to be in
Rest
Mecca
in
Audio
peace to
Studios.
Tupac.
Great, man. I'm Rah Rah from Tupac Me Against the World album. You can check my credentials. This is a good man, real man. Mecca Audio. I've been on this, man, since I was a little young lad, man. Before Tupac album, before I even did the outlaw shit and all that, man. Holla at me, man. And tune in to Mecca Audio Unique, man. Holla at us, man. You know.
Now, I'm going to introduce you to another character.
What's going on, people? What's going on, man? You got your boy Lil Stone out here in Harlem. I'm from the BX. I'm with Unique Mecca Audio. You know what I'm saying? It's a good
Hit
vibe
that like
with
button.
the
Hit the
OG.
hype button.
I advise everybody, you want to hear real spill, real shit, no cap, tune in. Tune in and hear what the OG got to say, man. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give you all the truth, man. He's gonna give you that real shit, man.
And now I'm going to take you to, Harlem late night, 2 in the morning on Lenox Avenue.
Here with the OGs, you already know. Unique Mecca Audio. If you ain't tapped into Unique Mecca Audio, I don't know what you tapped into. I'm talking about real streets. I'm talking about real entertainment. I'm talking about real YouTubing, real get into that bag. But I'm talking about a real OG that changed their life, yo. I changed my life the same way. And real OGs like that push me further to change my life. You hear me? Come look. Look. Look what's going on out here. This Harlem. This Harlem. I'm a Brooklyn boy. So I only tapping with OGs like Mecca, man. Because I'm telling you, if you're not tapping the Unique Mecca Audio, I don't know what you're doing, man. Show them the scene, OG. They playing themselves. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Now.
Unique Mecca Audio. Make sure y'all tap in, man. I'm telling you. Real time.
Now I'm going to introduce you to New York Chuck.
What's good, y'all? This New York Chuck. Yeah, and this Erupt One. Yo, we just here, we out here in Harlem, you know what I'm saying? We out here, rock birthday party. But this party right here brought out a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And one of the people that this party brought out was like a cornerstone in Harlem. Like, you know, I'm talking about with the music, getting money, doing all, and, you know, actually, like a lot of us, we took a page out of his book, you know, to get where we became in life, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna shout my guy out. Shout out to Unique, Mecca Audio. You know what I'm saying? He bring y'all real street knowledge. He got all the gangsters on his pod. We Harlem, we the streets. You know what I'm saying? Tune in to Mecca Audio TV, man.
No
on
doubt,
YouTube.
no doubt.
On God, yo. One love to Unique, man. We love
Shout
you,
out to
bro.
Harlem, shout out to Jersey.
Now we're going to show you and explain to you how the younger generation is getting knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from Unique Mecca Audio. So hit the like, hit the hype, put a comment, put an emoji, put something, keep it moving.
I'm like, oh my God, is that him? I'm all fanned out. Like, you know, it was such an experience getting the chance to meet him and, you know, being a fan of his YouTube channel and just following him for the last 2 years and knowing his story and seeing his interviews. And I support him 1000%. And I'm subscribed to his YouTube. You should go and subscribe as well. Amazing, amazing.
What you got from the channel?
History, how hard it is to be in jail, the right and wrong moves to make when you outside, how one wrong move will cost you a whole lot, to be better, to do better, a lot of stuff. You'll get a lot of stuff from his channel, you know? It's very informal. And, you know, whatever that means to you, you'll definitely take a piece with you. Like, this is a good YouTube channel, honestly.
So who you on, where they can find you?
Okay, I'm Cora. You can find me at Instagram on Why Hate on Her. And, yeah.
Now, make sure you cop the book of Raw in Harlem, man. If you don't cop this book, you sleep. You know what I mean? You want to know what went on back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s? Cop this book right here. All right.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime. Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca Audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spin a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be whoring uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, you we got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours, so we can give back to the